It's not no shooting like that. It's like.
Man, I know it ain't. You know how to play that game. You just don't want to play it.
I do. But we go.
You tell somebody else that.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. Yeah, that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
Do the stanky leg, do the stanky leg. Hold on, do the stanky leg. And I hit the 10 flow. I be stanky leg.
On the draw, this is Fournette. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Now Foles. And it's caught by Parker. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big time.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Fournette, a first down carry. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
Why you got out of bounds?
I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Now my running back hurt. Boy, they want me to win, boy. They do not be wanting me to win.
Here's 2nd and 5.
Watch the slant. Where's 64?
A first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he'll get it down.
Come on, what's the news on the Fournette?
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they're in sync, as we're seeing.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 42, the 30. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick 6.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly. Yeah,
usually when you're starting the game getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Even though they might not find the #1 seed next to their name come playoff time, there's not going to be very many teams, if any, entering the playoffs on the kind of run they're on. They're hot.
And I love that word, hot, because every team in the league wants to go into the playoffs on that uptick. Because a lot of the time you serve notice to the rest of the league that, hey, we're the team you need to deal with. We're the team that's going to be a real problem for you. And if they can continue this streak, they could very well be that team and gain that confidence that they're seeking as they head to the playoffs.
And confidence, that's the word I would use from our meetings with them. They said we're playing our best football right now. It is showing.
Stop your whining. Shoot.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
4th and short, partner. I mean, this would be a really risky call. Here we are in the first quarter.
On your own side of the field.
Own side of the field. But, boy, what a tone setter that would be to go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
You're gritty today. I like it.
I'm feeling it.
This is taken at about the 14. A nice job on the return there. 16 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
If you claim you want me in a game, You ain't been calling me baby, no.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let him know, let him know. Let him know, let him know. Shoot, watch the shoot. Back, back. He's coming.
They run for the first time with Justice Hill. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say 200 plus?
Here we go. Check 99. Check 99.
And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1 is offered an invitation. Take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Jumper, 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 jumper. Check. Crunch, crunch, crunch. He's coming, he's coming.
Now a first down carry. It's Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed.
Taking it right down Broadway. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Justice Hill, his 17th touchdown now on the season as the Ravens push further out in front. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you give the defensive touchdown early to give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, and we've had that conversation with them prior to the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does.
You ready?
At their own 25-yard line.
I have nobody on my side. I'm misunderstood. Nobody cares about me. I'm ready to die.
I used to want to kill myself because people always talk about me. Bitch, because you dumb. Dumb as fuck.
I have nobody on
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Safety's creeping. Kill.
Out of the pistol, it's Fournette. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
What do you think, Brandon? I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Now Foles off the play fake to Fournette. And he finds Parker here, complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
The ball
A pickup of 27, and they pick up the first down in the process. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he will not be able to.
Who's number 14?
Foles is taken down.
When I get Nick Foles?
In there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Huh?
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack.
Bro, when did I get Nick Foles?
21.
Say, boy, madness funny. I ain't never signed no damn Nick Foles.
On play action, they'll throw. Now he'll escape to his right.
Bro, hold on.
And it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And he'll take it across midfield.
Hold on.
And down to the 48-yard line. They'll go with Hill here on first down. And he's got this down to the 35. That one good for 13.
Bro, Madden really just gave me this
He's
dude.
eating him up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way
I'm
back when,
confused. I didn't sign this dude, bro.
you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, not get loose.
Boy,
Because
Madden
maybe you
is
can't
funny,
just stop him
boy.
with just regular tackling.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he's got some space here.
They just threw my game off, boy. I got Nick Foles back again.
Mark Ingram with touchdown number 7 on the year. As the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 21-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1.
I really got
Bring
Nick
it a few
Foles
past
as
the
my
20
quarterback.
to the 23-yard line.
I really got this dude Nick Foles as my starting quarterback again. I traded him away on purpose.
Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Jim. Yeah, go, let's go. Out. Go.
Now Leonard Fournette. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
And this really is a good defense because what they've done is focus on stopping the running game and being physical against it.
And the numbers, they really bear that out. They're currently 5th in the National Football League in rushing defense. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Kenny Young. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
There's Foles. And for the 3rd time.